Like, students, you're aware of the fact that we have started the biogeochemical cycles. Lastly, we discussed briefly about the biogeochemical cycles or biochemical cycles. What are biochemical cycles? How they are important, and what are the different types of biogeochemical cycles? Today, in this session, we will touch one of the biochemical important vital biogeochemical cycle, that's carbon cycle. In simplest terms, it can be defined as circulation of carbon in various forms through nature. In other words, can be defined as biogeochemical cycle by which carbon is exchanged among the different spheres of Earth. You are aware of the fact that the Earth has different spheres, and the circulation or exchange of carbon among these different spheres through different processes is called carbon cycle. It was discovered by Lavoisier and Presley. Presley. Carbon, as you know that, it serves as a structural component of organic molecules, and next to water it is very much important and forms the 49% of organisms derive it. This carbon cycle involves a gaseous phase and its exchange between the atmosphere and ocean. Carbon enters the atmosphere through respiration of living things. You know that during respiration, the carbon dioxide is released and is also released in the atmosphere through the burning of organic compounds and by diffusion from the ocean. It's also released in the atmosphere. It is utilized from the atmosphere by green plants, algae, photosynthetic bacteria, or autotrophs through the process of photosynthesis. It enters the ocean by simple diffusion and diffusion from atmosphere, and sometimes is converted into carbonates and bicarbonates. Bicarbonates. Once taken up during photosynthesis, it's incorporated into complex organic compounds and then enters the food chain as animals eat the plants. This biologically fixed carbon dioxide is then degraded and finally returned to the atmosphere as carbon dioxide, and that means during decomposition of dead organisms it is returned as carbon dioxide and methane. Another fraction of carbon is also fixed as coal, petroleum, and natural gas. Thus, materials that store carbon include standing forests and the geological formation known as carbon sinks.